Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is AWL Hontai.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kyoujin, and Emily Nagasaki. Together they are UK Gen 2.
On a night where we have not one but two championship matches in our main event and semi-final, the Grand Championship and World's Tag Team titles on the line, we are starting off in the Joshi division. Two teams looking for their first win in this season. And now we have a brand new tag team debut.
Battling their opponents, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of Betty Bubbles and Usa-chan. Together they are the Battle Bells.
Well, we also have some happy news to announce. Not only have the Battle Bells come together as an officially registered tag team this season, when they were sort of experimenting last season, I have been informed that these two are actually dating, which here in Japan is going to be a little bit problematic for them, but we wish all the best to the happy couple. Usa-chan, the rabbit wrestler who's been in the AWL Joshi division from the beginning, and Betty Bubbles, who changed a lot of minds last season in her victory over Akira Merune. We're going to see what these two can do in the tag team division. Also, a little bit later tonight, we've got Sonbou no Yaiba of the Pit in action, and of course our semi-final, Ganba Shadows challenging for the Tigers for the World Tag Team titles, and the Intercontinental Championship being cashed in for the AWL Grand Championship. 2 out of 3 falls main event. You can check the chapters down below if you want to skip ahead to any of those matches, but I hope you don't, because the Joshi division is on fire this season. We are expanding the Joshi division. We've got new women coming in from the AWL dojo from all over the world, and we have got the roster is swelling when it comes to tag team action. As Emily Nagasaki, the 10 pounds of muscle in a 5-pound bag, the second generation UK professional wrestler, the daughter of the original the original British Kendo Nagasaki. She is half British, half Japanese. She is Hafu, as we say here in Japan. And again, that is admittedly problematic. Going up against Betty Bubbles. We all thought she was just this spoiled little rich girl, and then she winds up punching out Akira Merune for a victory last season and changing everybody's opinion of her, at least certainly my opinion. And the tag has been made to the practitioner of the world of sports style, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, the daughter of Johnny Kidd, Mr. Smooth. UK Gen 2 competed in the Forge the 4 tournament. Unfortunately for them, unable to come up with much in the way of a victory. Taking a look here at our win-loss records, UK Gen 2 0-0, but they are the number 2 rank in the AWL Best 4 because of some shenanigans with some time limit draws in the Forge the 4 tournament. Taking a look at our competitors here, Betty Bubbles 3-10 in her AWL career. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd 12-17, so a better win-loss record there. And Usa-chan, who has the most experience of anyone in this match, Usa-chan currently at a perfectly balanced 23-23 in her AWL career. So Usa-chan, the relative veteran, again, she was part of that ladder match a few years ago to crown the first ever Joshi champion. And a former Joshi tag team champion as well, alongside Spring Tiger, who I understand is in the market for a new tag team partner of her own over on AWL Strong and Free, our Canadian branch. 15 15-minute time limit here. We are awaiting the Grand Championship and World's Tag Team titles on the line tonight. 2 out of 3 falls as Kyoujin Kobayashi cashes in the Intercontinental title to make his chosen challenge. He chose the stipulations. It'll be 2 out of 3 falls. Can man outlast machine? We're going to find out in the main event. 1. Very quick breakup by Betty Bubbles. That's good tag team cohesion for a team that I believe only has 1 match under their belt, and they lost it. That was last season. They, of course, now officially an officially registered tag team. All tag teams in the AWL Joshi and men's tag team division have to register with the commissioner's office if they want to have a win-loss record and the opportunity to enter the best 4 and challenge for the AWL Joshi tag team titles. As always, the rules for the women are the same as the men. 15-minute time limit in non-title tag team matches. The additional time to give to basically compensate for the fact you've got a fresh person to tag out to. And Betty Bubbles, amazingly in control of Jessica Kidd at the moment, but Kidd able to fight out of that very quickly. With all due speed and alacrity. Going up and, ooh! Hot shot right across the top row. Betty Bubbles able to protect herself with her arms a little bit, but damage done. Emily Nagasaki, and a diving tag, last gasp of energy. Usa-chan and Emily Nagasaki are now your legal combatants in this Joshi Tag Team opening match here on AWL Hontai, episode 382. And with the AWL Joshi division on fire, it will actually expand. Already we have the Canadian National Championship, the exclusive property of the Joshi division. Spring Tiger, your Canadian National Champion over on AWL Strong and Free. But next week, and I'm announcing this officially, we will have a 6-way scramble match to determine the new AWL Intercontinental Champion. Once Kyoujin Kobayashi cashes in tonight, once Kyoujin Kobayashi cashes in tonight, win or lose, he loses the Intercontinental title, and it moves to the other division. It moves to the Joshi division. And we will have the traditional 6-way scramble to determine the first, or the new Intercontinental Champion. Contenders titles in the AWL with their own sets of rules, and now both of them will be in the Joshi division. We will have more championships, real championships, in the Joshi division than in the men's division. Right now, it's pretty evenly balanced. Into the midsection, and nice counter kick. Never underestimate the leg strength of a rabbit wrestler like Usa-chan. We've got a couple of Usagike pro wrestlers here in the AWL. Usa-chan, probably the most popular of them. Going up, and collar and elbow. Yeah, here we go. We're going to try and go all the way around. No, we're not. As some action on the outside, Betty Bubbles saying, "Stay off my girlfriend." Oh, look at it, she's biting at her. Pronoun girl. Biting of the fingers by the ferocious Emily Nagasaki. With about 8.5 minutes left, with maybe looking for the bunny hop, but a roll through. Now, what is this? What the hell was that? All the way around the world for a DDT. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. The bunny hop by Usa-chan into the cover. 1, 2. And the shoulder gets up right before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered. High cross body block, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. You will believe a rabbit can fly. The tag made Betty Bubbles. Could Betty Bubbles pick up a pinfall victory over Emily Nagasaki? It is not impossible right now, ladies and gentlemen. Into the corner, Emily Nagasaki in trouble. What are we going to see here? Oh! Stiletto right to the face. And yes, Betty Bubbles does wrestle in high heels. An incredible, and I would have thought stupid choice, but it does seem to be working for her at the moment. Emily Nagasaki trying to fight back with a barrage of strikes going up. Nagasaki stretch. A submission maneuver here, trying for the breakup with the kick. It's not working. Another attempt, but I hear a tap. So did the referee. He saw it as well. Usa-chan trying to break up the submission, but a clear tap out by Betty Bubbles. Let's take a look at some of that action on the replay. The joint manipulation and strikes of UK Gen 2. The difference. But I do expect more out of the Battle Bells in the future. But congratulations to the UK wrestlers getting their first victory in this season. Can we say mismatch? The beautiful boy, Ikemen Taro, ready to show his newest fashion create. What the hell is that?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his ring from the fashion capital of the world, the beautiful boy, Ikemen Taro.
Well, according to the note that I have just been handed, this ensemble is called Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. So Ikemen Taro with his Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder ensemble, coming to us from the fashion capital of the world. Style is blind, and you kind of have to be blind to get dressed like that, I think. Good lord, what am I looking at here? Well, I wouldn't expect anything as garish from the opponent, the super heavyweight blade that cuts between life and death, a member of the Pit, whose tag team goes for gold tonight.
Your winner.
Not yet, he isn't. I mean, give it a minute. As that shiver-inducing voice of the Pit echoes throughout the arena, Gisei accompanying one of his soldiers, at least I think his soldiers, one of the soldiers of Ganba Dark, more accurately I would say, a member of the Pit, and one of the Pit tag teams, Ganba Shadows, challenge the Tiger Brothers for the AWL World's Tag Team titles, the Tigers' first title defense since winning last season at the season finale. And tonight, they make their first, and I think a very difficult title defense. Sonbou no Yaiba, a bit of a different look this season, but still just as dangerous. Still enormous, look at that. 10 minutes on the clock in this singles non-title match. Ooh! Hard knee right to the face. Fortunately, he was smart enough to take the blindfold off before actually trying to compete in a professional wrestling match. I've said for years, professional wrestling is a real sport performed by unreal people. Taking a look at the win-loss records going into this, Sonbou no Yaiba, 17-14, a former challenger to the AWL Grand Championship. Ikemen Taro, 4-9 in his AWL wrestling career. So Sonbou no Yaiba, a win-loss ratio of +3. Ikemen Taro, -5. So appearances are not that deceiving on this one. On paper, this should be a clear, easy victory for Sonbou no Yaiba of the Pit. Ganba Shadows, Sonbou no Yaiba, and the Dark Rabbit of the Moon, Gyokdo, all members of the organization, the faction, the stable known as the Pit. And of course their leader, Ganba Dark, the most powerful of them by far. We have not seen Ganba Dark in months, not since he lost the AWL Grand Championship almost a full season ago, maybe a little over a season ago. Oh, look at that! Almost an elevated crab, beautiful elevated clover leaf. Almost the Tetsu Kani. Similar to the Grand Champion's submission hold, though very impressive from such a smaller man. 8 minutes and change on the clock, and I expected this to be over in like a minute and a half, and we're already up to about 2 minutes for this contest. Gisei looking on from the outside. I don't think he would need to interfere here, but the referee, senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, has the call. He will be watching Gisei. Ikemen Taro, no partner in his corner. His former tag team partner has actually left the AWL, has been released from his contract. The muscle lover, Takemichi Shin, just didn't show enough growth, didn't show enough frankly, skill in the ring to be able to stay in the AWL any longer than he did. So the beautiful boy, he's gone through 2 tag team partners already. Also, oh, this is not, oh, what is this? Interesting, an elevated choke. An elevated inverted sleeper hold to counteract the height differential. You can only hold that for about 5 seconds, but you don't need much more than that. Ikemen Taro, oh, super kick, and he takes a super heavyweight off of his feet. You need to capitalize right now. He's not going to go for the sparkle splash. I think he may have been distracted by Gisei at ringside. That was a huge mistake. Death Valley driver position, snake eyes, right across the top turnbuckle. That is a metal turnbuckle under there. The padding helps. That's going to keep him from getting knocked out, but not by much. Going for the leg, trying to shoot the leg, doesn't get it. Sonbou no Yaiba, uh-oh. Oh, across the Sansu River, choke slam all the way down to the underworld. Into the cover, 1, 2, no, and a steel chair thrown into the ring by Gisei. Gisei somehow believes that his man needs help against Ikemen Taro. We've seen him do this before, the powerbomb toss, so dangerous! But that's right under the ropes, the referee not even going to bother making the count there. Simply informs the combatants of the rope break. Going up. This is not, oh, reversal, inverted DDT. Surprising counter wrestling by Ikemen Taro, and again, distracted by Gisei, the devil on the shoulder, literally in this case. And the power advantage of Sonbou no Yaiba cannot be underestimated. Just picks him up like a small child and feels him across that 20 by 20 foot ring. Irish whip back into that corner. And we're almost at 5 minutes here. I was not expecting that. We are almost at 5 minutes into the 10-minute time limit. As what's left of Ikemen Taro sent to the outside, Sonbou no Yaiba follows.
5 minutes. 5 minutes left.
The referee begins the 20 count. 20 count on the outside for all AWL matches, all AWL rules matches at least. Back elbow escape over near the timekeeper's area now. Our timekeeper, our bell ringer and our announcer get very, very worried, as they should be with Sonbou no Yaiba anywhere near. Oh! Thank God for rounded ring posts. Now, Sonbou no Yaiba does need to be careful of disqualification here. Gisei especially could not get involved. Referees count up to 7 of 20. Plenty of time to get their business done on the outside, catch their breath if necessary. But the clock a factor. This could go to a time limit draw. 10-minute time limit, that's about as short as it ever gets in the AWL. We favor high-paced, high-octane professional wrestling action. And, okay, I do not agree with this. Ikemen Taro with a big mistake there. Should be pressing his advantage while he's got it. Playing the game of AWL cat and mouse, trying to trip up his opponent. Unsuccessful. I think he just ticked him off. Oh! Facebuster, I believe blood has been drawn. Yes, I believe Sonbou no Yaiba busted open by the beautiful boy. Ikemen Taro. In and out to reset the count. You can't win the match on the outside, but you can do a lot of damage. 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Going up. No, I thought he was going to go for the Sparkle Splash. He chooses not to. Inverted DDT again. I think the third time he's done that. Ikemen Taro looking for something beautiful. Is he going to get it? Body slam. No. The good old-fashioned body slam does not work.
3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
We are 7 minutes into this. 3 remain. Uh-oh. Cross-arm choke. Cross-arm backbreaker. And yeah, the referee rules that Ikemen Taro cannot continue. That took a hell of a lot longer than it should have. But Ikemen Taro putting up one heck of a fight. I thought that was going to be it, that Tartarisian choke slam. But look at this, cross-arm choke into an Argentine backbreaker.
Here is your winner,
Now, not the last time we will hear the voice of the pit tonight, but hopefully the last time we will hear it celebrating a victory. The tag team title match is next. And there you see it, number 1 contender versus champion team. Now the winners of the Forge the 4 tournament.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, one submission or knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Championship.
Gisei once again leading the forces of the pit to battle. The Simulacra, the Shadow Walkers, walking through the darkness from the stage to the ring. Gisei and the Simulacra, the golems of darkness, number 1 contenders. Perfect run in the Forge the 4 tournament, earning them this World's Tag Team Championship opportunity. The best 4 resets every season, and we have the Forge the 4 tournament to determine the initial members of the AWL Best 4 number 1 rank, number 1 contender. And here come the young Tigers, Tiger Mask 3, Black Tiger Justice and Tiger Mask 3 making their first title defense. They were victorious in a non-title match over House Classic not that long ago, coming back to Japan. They're actually contracted to AWL Strong and Free, but of course as World's Tag Team Champions they may move across the brand to meet the challenges of their division. There you see it, the World's Tag Team titles, the oldest championship in this company. We go now to ringside with the official introductions.
Introducing first your winners,
yet.
Shadows.
And their opponents, they're the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions. Tonight, making their first title defense, the Tiger Brothers. This is an officially sanctioned World's Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. To sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Babaganoush in charge.
Okay, we're gonna have to edit that. That doesn't work live anymore. All right, 30 minutes on the clock this time. Extended time limit for all championship matches. That is to minimize the risk of a time limit draw. Because on a time limit draw, the title does not change hands, but we do want to have a conclusive finish. Even if the title doesn't change hands, say on a count-out or a ring-out, a count-out or a disqualification, we still want to have an actual winner. We don't want to draw in a title match, but we need the pressure of the clock so the wrestlers know they've got to give it all. They've got to give it their all. Now this season, season 20 of the Animated Wrestling League, these Shadow Beasts of Ganba Hishi Dark, they are bigger, they are stronger, they are more powerful than they have ever been. Again, perfect run in the Forge the 4 tournament. You can go back on the YouTube channel and you can look that up. You can see the Forge the 4 tournament, see how we got here. Tag Mei to the #1 contender to the Grand Championship. The Intercontinental Championship being cashed in, that jumps the line. But number 1 rank in the best 4 right now is Black Tiger Justice, and that is why Black Tiger Salt jumping straight to the top strand. An elevation, literally, of the sport in this new Tigers generation. Off of the ropes. Oh, big stomp. Hard shot right to the face. And what are we looking at? We are looking at a kick right to the quadricep. That's smart. Anytime you're wrestling somebody bigger than you, try and take them down. Try to chop down the tree. Go for the legs. Everyone is the same size on their flat on their back. Taking a look at some of the win-loss records, Ganba's shadows are basically not even individual beings. They even have 1 win-loss record in the AWL. 15 and 12 in their career. 2-0 this season, number 1 contenders. Over on AWL Strong and Free, the Tiger Brothers, currently 1-0 this season. Incredible records the last 2 seasons, with the most wins going undefeated last season, and undefeated except for a tag team title loss in their first challenge against their mentors the season before that. So the Tiger Brothers do not lose a lot of tag team matches. Tiger Mask 3, 37 and 25 in his AWL career. Black Tiger Justice, 43 and 26. Both men pretty much a lock for the New Year's tournament, which will be coming up in less than 2 months now. Less than 6 weeks now, actually, by the time you're probably about a month when you're seeing this. For the first time, the AWL New Year's tournament will be taking place mid-season. That's going to be an amazing show. The top 16 wrestlers in the AWL single elimination tournament to hold the New Year's Tournament Championship belt for 1 full year. Hassan, the reigning champion, currently qualified for the tournament this year over on the Strong and Free branch. But right now it's all about the tag team division, as we're about to see the shotgun drop kick. Boom! Chest first, straight power, ladies and gentlemen. Straight, good old-fashioned power by Ganba's Shadows in this Tag Team Championship match. This is only the first half of our double title match. Semi-final and main event. The main event for the Grand Championship, top belt in the promotion, the top belt in this league. 2 out of 3 falls. Giant versus Cyborg. And the winner of that match has Black Tiger Justice on his dance card. Collar and elbow looking for a tag here, maybe a tag Kogeki, Tiger's Generation possibly. About 5 minutes in here, there's been a lot of, oh, look at this, up. Can he escape? Yes, he can. Black Tiger Justice escapes, and he goes German suplex, but cannot hold for the bridge. Cannot hold for the bridge. He had the leverage, but he didn't have the positioning. Irish whip into the corner, and we can see the tag. No, we're not. Collar and elbow. And right now, this is coming down to basic tag team strategy. Hurricane Rana sends his opponent into his own corner. Standing star press. Unbelievable. 1, 2, no. 5 minutes in already.
5 minutes fast.
Tiger Mask 3, Tiger Salt off of the red rope. Our ropes here at AWL Hontai, the colors of the Japanese flag, the Hinamaru. The Circle of the Sun, the tag is made shadow to shadow. They don't have names, they don't have identities, I don't think they have souls. These manifestations of dark energy from the pit, looking to finish us off with the wings of the devil, Akama no Tsubasa! Akama no Tsubasa, 1, 2, 3. We have new World's Tag Team Champions. The Tigers were just outmatched. They earned their stripes. But right there, Akama no Tsubasa, the wings of the devil, there is no escape from that maneuver.
Here are your winners, and the new Anime Wrestling World
main event, 2 out of 3 falls.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 2 out of 3 falls for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship.
I just said that. Kyoujin Kobayashi has successfully defended the Intercontinental title 5 times. That earns him this automatic championship match under the stipulations of his choosing.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the land of the giants. He is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, he cashes in his complete Intercontinental Championship. Kyoujin Kobayashi!
This will be one-on-one, no managers, no tag team partners, no cornermen, no stablemates, no mad scientists. Project Tetsu not able to bring any of his stablemates over from AWL Strong and Free because they don't have titles. So Kyoujin Kobayashi, an honorable man, will also be fighting one-on-one. 5 successful title defenses, you can see from the side plates there. He took the road less traveled, and now he faces the final step. Unfortunately, it's a biggie.
And his opponent is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the Augments. Project Tetsu 3.0. Tonight, making his 5th title defense.
He is 81 and 52 in his AWL career. The longest reigning active champion. And he has already turned back 1 contender's title challenge.
This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship cash-in and Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Babaganoush in charge.
At the season finale, Project Tetsu Subuteji Goku Hakase no Tameni defeated The Rock in a last man standing match. Now it's 2 out of 3 falls. Everyone seems to think they can outlast the Iron Project, that they can, they pick a stipulation that requires endurance, that they can basically outrun his battery life, and so far that has not been the case. But can the Giant, one of the few men in this league that cannot be manhandled by the Grand Champion, is that the secret? Is it just size? Is it just a big man's sport? We will find out in the next half an hour or less. It is 2 out of 3 falls. In the event that there is a time limit draw, it does not matter who, if anyone has a 1 fall to 0 advantage, the title will not change hands. Though I imagine a 1 fall time limit draw would put Kyoujin Kobayashi straight into the AWL Best 4 at the next opportunity. It's been a bad season for Project Tetsu so far. He was defeated in a singles match not that long ago, I believe it was actually last week, by Hifumi Ryuji, friend and tag team partner of his opponent tonight, Kyoujin Kobayashi. And then in the tag team 4-way elimination match over on AWL Strong and Free, he was made to submit by the technical wizard Lee Masters in that match. 1, 2, almost the first fall in the first 100 seconds. And is that going to be a psychological advantage for the challenger? Maybe not. Project Tetsu, I'm not sure you can get a psychological advantage over a cyborg. I don't know what, if anything, is left of his human mind. As I mentioned already, Project Tetsu, 81 and 52 in his AWL career. Win-loss ratio of +29. Kyoujin Kobayashi, on the other hand, 21 and 14, ratio of +7. So the experience advantage very much on the side of the champion. Over the top rope, down to the floor. Now I should point out, you can hear the referee begin the count. You can win or lose a fall by count out or disqualification. However, for the title to change hands, at least one of your 2 falls must be by pinfall or submission. You can end the match on a DQ or a count out, but if you have 2 DQs or count outs, you're not going to be the AWL Grand Champion because you will not have earned it. That's why the champion's advantage is a thing. It's so that the title doesn't change hands on a fluke. It's so that to be the man, you gotta beat the man. To be the man, you gotta beat the machine in this case. But you have to actually win it. So the champion, oh wait a minute, Tetsu driver out of nowhere. Hisatsuwaza, ultimate technique, the Tetsu driver, 1, 2, kick out by the champion. Okay, we've been practicing our English apparently. The AWL fans chanting, "We are not worthy to see this clash of the Titans." I disagree, ladies and gentlemen. I think you are all worthy if you've actually stuck with the AWL, if you've stuck with this match, if you've stuck with this show, even if you just skip straight to the end. You know what? Thank you for watching. You are worthy of seeing this professional wrestling action. The highest quality we can bring you right here, right now. 4 minutes into the 30-minute time limit, and what is this? Oh, big back body drop! It took a bit of extra effort. Oh, the Kyoujin Kobayashi going blow for blow with the Grand Champion, looking for a body slam. No, he's thinking boss man slam. The fall forward slam, if you want to be more generic about it. And he's thinking Dominator. Can he hit the Dominator? Yes, he does! Dominator! 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 1, 2, 3! No, what? No, I'm sorry, that was a 2 count. Kyoujin Kobayashi doesn't believe it, and neither do I. Miss with the mid-leg lariat. Up. Sidewalk slam. The champion giving it everything he's got. 1, 2, and exactly at the 5-minute mark, a deep 2 count. Both men have now hit their finishing maneuver, their Hisatsuwaza, on each other to no effect. But as this match drags on, will it favor the challenger or the champion? Choke slam by the human being, by the giant, by the Kyoujin, the Puroresu giant. The giant of the AWL, hard shot right to the temple. Project Tetsu, the Iron Project of the Augment, created by Dr. Jigoku, the mad scientist of professional wrestling. And I would argue one of his most successful creation. The 25th AWL Grand Champion faces the 32nd AWL Intercontinental Champion. And switching over, shoots the half into the cover. 1, 2, no! With enough authority to roll over to his stomach, so he can't be immediately pinned again. Kyoujin Kobayashi, good wrestler's instincts. He didn't have that 2 years ago. 23:30 now remaining. Even with the 2 out of 3 falls rule, I don't think this is going to go the time limit draw. Are we going up? We're looking for another Tetsu driver, I think. Yes, Hisatsuwaza. Tetsu Doraiba! Tetsu Doraiba. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of the first fall, Project Tetsu 3.0.
And the Iron Project now in the advantage position. He can afford to give up a fall, or he can go 2-0. and maybe prove Dr. Jigoku right that his machines, his augments are in fact superior, or as he would say it, superior to mere human wrestlers. Though Kyoujin Kobayashi, the giant, is no mere human. Big back body drop. Using his opponent's own momentum against him. Looking for the spine buster, the spine on the pine, as a much better announcer would say. And now maybe dragging his opponent away from the ropes to prevent a rope break. Pulls him back, doesn't try to shoot the half, pulls him back to the cover. 1, 2. Good strategy, good technique by Kyoujin Kobayashi, but maybe taking just a second too long. Kick to the midsection, domination, Dominator, Dominator, going for the Dominator, but no! The champion sneaks out the back. Fall forward, powerbomb, vintage Project Tetsu. Rope break, the arm under the rope, and that's one of the big dangers of wrestling a giant. Lucky ring positioning, the difference between victory and defeat. Mid-leg lariat. Oh, in this case, it actually is a high leg lariat. 1, 2, 3! Knocks him out with a spin kick.
Winner of the second fall, Kyoujin Kobayashi.
We are back down to 1 apiece. This is a whole new ball game. Both men are exhausted. They have gone. Wait, Dominator. No, powerbomb. Powerbomb. Jackknife. He got the powerbomb. Good old-fashioned powerbomb. Throws his opponent across the ring. Kyoujin Kobayashi can taste the AWL Grand Championship. Up. Dominator. Dominator, if he hits this, it's over. No. The champion escapes. That could be the turning point. Both men still going blow for blow. Powerbomb again. Fall forward, powerbomb. Fall forward, powerbomb. Into the cover for the 1. Come on, kick out, kick out. Damn it. The lucky escape from that last Dominator attempt. That was the difference. If he had hit the Dominator one more time, we would have a new Grand Champion.
Here's your winner, and still Wrestling League Grand Champion, Project Tetsu 3.0.
Subite, Jigoku Hakase no Tameni, all for Dr. Jigoku. Next week, the Intercontinental Championship moves to the Joshi division. But for right now, we have new tag team champions and the same old Grand Champion. It's not looking good. But for tonight, Korede Kimarida.